Hi guys, welcome to Tobysblogs. Yeah, I'm topless. Yeah, get over it. Okay, so today's video is about... I'll zoom out a bit. Yeah, so today's video is about love and people who don't seem to find love. And yeah, it's quite a sad topic. But yeah, it's just something I was thinking about because I was watching my video I did of the Beauty and the Beast with Freddie Mercury. Well, it's meant to be a character. I've decided now it's my character Freddie based on Freddie Mercury. It's not actually Freddie Mercury because it's not the same. Anyway, so yeah, so I was watching that and I was watching the end and I was thinking Freddie's the kind of character who doesn't normally get loved really, because if I wear these teeth on Blog TV, people say, oh, you look ugly, and yeah, it does look ugly. It's not a look that you would like, so that's where they're comparing Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, so I thought it was quite lovely that someone who is ugly could go out with someone like me, which wouldn't happen, by the way. That wouldn't happen. I've got more taste, but yeah, yeah, but it's like, yeah, that Freddie finally got his love, and I was thinking, what about people who kind of don't get the person they want, don't get the woman, don't get the guy, whoever they want, whoever they're looking for, and they don't get them. And it's sad, like, isn't there's a line in Miss Potter which says, am I never to be loved? And it was in one of the trailers, and when I watched the film recently, like, am I never to be loved? And it's like really sad, and I hate it. But it's like, yeah, some people go through life, and it's one problem that probably a lot of people worry about really is growing old and not having a relationship with someone, or actually being with someone. And I'm kind of in that position now where I've kind of been single for... How long have I been single for? I don't know, I can't even remember how long I've been single for. And it's like, yeah, I've had a few relationships, but it's like, you know, I haven't been in a relationship for over 8 years, 9 years. So yeah, that's quite a gap. But yeah, I had one girlfriend, main girlfriend. That's over. I'm not going to go into that because it's a story that was never meant to be told over the internet. So, and yes, so I haven't been in many relationships, and I'm a kind of person who loves loving people. I love actually feeling the love and giving my love to other people. So, so I like hugging people. I wouldn't go up to someone and hug them in the street, or go if someone went to hug me, I would hug them back because I like hugging people. But I wouldn't just hug someone. I wouldn't just go up to someone. If I knew them, I wouldn't go up to them and hug them. I would only hug them if they were hugging me. But yeah, I like hugging people because it's that physical contact you have with them, isn't it? And I just love it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a huggable person. I like hugging and I like loving people. And yeah, I do fancy quite a few people, but I'm not going to go into that. But it's like, yeah, I fancy them, but I don't do anything about it because I'm a bit of a scaredy cat and a bit of a thing. It's because, you know, I said somewhere on these blogs, whether I said it on blogs or said to someone else, that I do not like I do not like hurting people. That's part of my nature. I don't like hurting people. Like I won't do a lot of things because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want them to be hurt inside. And you know, it's like one of the most awfulest feelings when you look at someone and you realise that I'm going to cry now. You look at someone and you realise you've hurt them inside, and they're like, and you didn't really mean it, but you know, like you really hurt them inside, and it really hurts you as well inside because you're like, you've let that person down and you've hurt them. And one of those moments was when I let my mum down, all the way back in year 5. It's an incident that I'm not going to go into, but yeah, it's like you just realise the disappointment in her face, and you realise that, you know, you've hurt her bad, and you're like, that really hurts. That really eats away. You're like, I've hurt you, and just so painful it is. It's just horrible. So that's why I don't like hurting people. I don't like hurting people because I know that feeling that you have when you hurt people. And so I can never hurt people. That's why. That's probably why I'm single. I don't like being in relationships because I don't like being in that awkward situation where if I don't want them, well, I want to be out of the relationship. I wouldn't have the guts or the love to say I want out because I don't want to hurt the other person. That's why I find it really hard to say to someone I'm not interested in you because I don't want to hurt them. If they fancy me and they're interested in me and I'm like they've got feelings for me, how do you say no to them? Because they're like their feelings are coming towards you and you're like, you say no, you've hurt them, and I don't like hurting people. So that's why I didn't stay out of the relationship area. I don't like hurting people. I will only open up to someone who I fancy myself. I wouldn't actually say, if anyone who I didn't like tried to show emotion towards me in that kind of way, I would kind of back away and kind of change the subject because I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to get to a position where I would hurt their feelings. We're kind of going off topic now, but talking about people who aren't in relationships, yes, we're kind of explaining, yeah, it's a problem. Most people think that they're never going to be in relationships and they're going to grow old. But, like, I've got to kind of think that, yeah, I am 20 years old. It is only 2011, isn't it? Yes. I don't know what year it is, but yes, it's 2011, yeah. And it's like, you got so many years ahead of you, and it's like, yeah, you'll find someone eventually, but it's better to find someone whilst you're young rather than find someone when you're old, because then they'll be all wrinkly and old and you're like, oh, I don't want you. But yeah, I've got a lot of love to give. I don't really want to grow old and be unloved. But yeah, I'm sure I'll find someone eventually, and I hope someone else. But I've got quite a lot of friends. I've got quite a lot of really older friends, like my mum's age or older friends who help me out. That might sound a bit creepy, but no, it's not really. They're my friends via church and that kind of thing, and they're kind of old, and they're not in relationships or married, and it's like, yeah, you could end up being like that, old, 50s, unmarried, never been in a really serious relationship, and you're like, could you bear to be in that situation where you get to a stage where you're like, I am this age and I haven't had a serious relationship? And that'd be quite bad. I would be like, but yeah, I suppose you have to get on with life really and see what life will bring, because it's only around the corner. I used to think when I was a child, kind of reminiscing about childhood now, when my parents used to piss me off, which was quite a lot, I used to do this thing where I would just pack a bag and go, which I didn't really pack a bag, I just packed some random things I could find in the cupboard, and I used to escape, and I used to go out and used to climb a hill. Now, it sounds quite religious. I'd go out, I'd climb a hill, stand at the top and look all upon the world. That's what I used to do, because I used to go through the park. There's a park at the top of my road in Brighton, and I used to walk down through the park to the road called Hartington. I used to walk right to the top, which is quite a way up, and then I used to stand at the top and look down upon the city, and I thought most of the time I was up there, and it's like, yeah, your partner's out there somewhere. Like, the person who you're going to marry is out there somewhere. The person you're going to fall in love with is out there somewhere. But they don't know it yet, and you don't know it yet, but they're out there. And it's like, yeah, that's the kind of feeling you need to get. Like, they're out there somewhere. You're going to find them. You're going to have a fun relationship with them. We just got to see what life will bring and kind of deal with it, but kind of, yeah, it's annoying you're not in a relationship. It's annoying that you can't love someone or be with someone, but it's like you have to live with it. You have to wait for that person to come along. that special someone who will make your life amazing. And yeah, don't get depressed. I get depressed. I suffer from depression quite a lot. Not serious depression, but I do get depressed quite a lot. Like, oh, what's the point of this? But it's like, it gets better. This is Toby talking about love, the Love Meister, talking about love, relationships, and my past. So yes, I just hope that my parents don't watch this, because they'll be linking bits and thinking, oh yeah, I remember that, remember that, remember that. Oh, Toby, let's talk about this when you get home. No. Yeah, so Toby saying goodbye on this very nice morning, early morning, nearly 3 o'clock, in the nick. I'm not actually in the nick, but I've got my trousers on. I'm not in the nick, but I just love I love sitting here looking at my camera on my tripod. It's so lovely. I just love it. It's so, we're action, filmy. We're film crew. We're proper bloggers. We're mini tripod. I love it. Anyway, from Toby out. Can we please have more people commenting, please? Please comment more, because I get hardly any comments. I just want a little comment. Please give Toby a little comment, and I'll be very thankful. Thank you. Goodbye. Love you guys. Love you guys. And say good. Love you guys. And a good whilst my catchphrase. Goodbye.